ਚੁਣੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਆਓ ਛੋਟੀਆਂ ਸੋਚਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਚੇ ਨਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਦੇਸੀ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਆਓ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਨੀ ਓ ਗੋਡੇ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਆਮਦੀਰ ਕੁੱਟਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਏ ਪਿਓ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਨੀ ਵੀ ਖਾਨ ਖੁੰਝੇ ਲਾਤਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਆਟੇ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਪਿਆ ਗੁੰਨਿਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਯੱਤ ਨੂੰ
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Mama's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists who have low subscribers and low views, as well as talented artists from around the world. Now once again, I have no idea or the reason why they have low subscribers and low views, but I'm going to bring it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now continuing on with fabulous music from around the world. You know, today I've covered Ukraine, I've covered South Korea, and I've also covered Africa as well, in particular Sierra Leone. Now we are now going over to India. I have been supporting Sidhu Moosewala from my early days of my channel. I believe within the first month of my channel started, I reacted to Sidhu Moosewala, also Shinez Gill. I've reacted to Kornaz as well, and I had and not only that, I've had a reply back from Sidhu Moosewala. He gave me a love heart when I you know, it was like respect love heart. Kumaz, I've had the pleasure of having, she came over to my site and she left me a message, as well as the writer. I had it in depth with Kitcha, sorry, who's the writer of the Kornaz's track, which incidentally Shinez Gill's put that on her channel, and it's went up way, and it was absolutely a brilliant, amazing interactions that I've had with continuing of that. And if you know that you know that I support Punjabi music, if you go into my homepage and you see their own they've got their own page, and which covers R&B, Indian hip hop, and Indian I'll say soulful with the ingredients of the Indian culture. It is absolutely amazing. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just out of pure love. The frequency level and the pitch that they hit is just absolutely amazing, and the storyline in their vocals will just absolutely melt your heart. It really would. I would implore you to go to my homepage and check them out. Shinaz Gill, her voice is just like, what? Sidhu Moosewala, absolutely, look, go in there. There is a multiple amount of different artists coming from India, which I absolutely love and support. They are absolutely amazing. If this is your first time coming over to my channel, please go into the homepage, check them out. And if this is something that you like, then please hit the subscription button, as well as the notification button, to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. If you are an artist, come over to my community page, leave your links in my community page, and I will check that out. As all my subscribers will know that I do respond to all my comments. I literally do. It's the way how I'm going to know my subscribers. And so I'm not shying away from that. I am really two-footed in my community page, as well as all the comments that you leave and the reactions. You guys have absolutely been really amazing. You really have. We have gone over to the 2,000 mark. Thank you so much. So our next target would obviously be the 3,000. Now, what I've last checked, we've gone over the 2,200 mark. So I think we're getting roughly about 100 subscribers per week, which is like, what? It's absolutely insane. That is just a remarkable feat for someone like me, and you guys helping. So please continue with that help. If you like any of the reactions, please share it to any of your multiple of your platforms. If you can invite anybody over to my channel, then please just forward their link over. We help this channel grow so these amazing artists have a wider platform for everybody to view. There is a number of brilliant, important people that's coming over in this, when I'm saying important people, that's important statures within the industry. They're checking out my channels, and it's like they're leaving me amazing comments as well. I won't say who they are. It's just mind-blowing that of who they are, you know. Anyway, without further ado, Gulab Sidhu and Seduce Moosewalla 2222. You know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music. Can you dig it?
Where the bumbo clat, where the crib?
ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਲੋੜ ਵੈਪਨ ਰੱਖੇ ਤਾਈਓ ਕੱਟਦੇ ਆ ਬੈਰੀ ਦਿਨ ਡਰ ਡਰ ਕੇ ਨਾਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਡਰੀਮਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਉਣ ਜਾਣ ਪੂਰਾ ਡਿਪਰੈਸ਼ਨ ਚ ਗਏ ਕਈ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹ ਗੱਲਾਂ 100% ਸੱਚ ਨੇ ਜੋ ਵੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਸੁਣੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਚੁਣੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ
ਆਓ ਛੋਟੀਆਂ ਸੋਚਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਬਚੇ ਨਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਦੇਸੀ ਦੇ ਕੇ ਆਓ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਨੀ ਉਹ ਗੋਡੇ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਆ ਮੰਡੀਰ ਕੁੱਟਦੀ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਮੰਨਦਾ ਏ ਪਿਓ ਵਾਂਗੂ ਨੀ ਵੀ ਖਾਨ ਖੁੰਝੇ ਲਾਤਾ ਮਿੱਠੀਏ ਪਿੰਡ ਆਉਣ ਲਾਦੇ ਨੀ ਆਓ ਅਣਖੀ ਆ ਗੀਤ ਯੱਤ ਦੇ ਸਿਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਨਾ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਚੁੰਨੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਯੱਤ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੇਰੇ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਯੱਤ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਔਰ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਤੇ ਨਾਮ ਰਹੂਗਾ ਜੱਟ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਜੱਟੀਏ ਖੁਦਾਰੀ ਮਿਲੂਗੀ ਉਹ ਲਹੂ ਯੱਟ ਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਪੁਣਿਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਯੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਯੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ
ਆ ਮੂਲ ਤੇ ਵਿਆਜ ਜੱਟ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਤਰਦਾ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਯਾਰੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਹੋਵੇ ਵੈਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਡੀਸੀ ਦੇ ਬਰੰਟ ਨੱਬ ਧੋਥੜ ਦੇ ਬੋਲ 3-15 ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਫੈਰ ਨੀ ਮੂਲ ਤੇ ਵਿਆਜ ਜੱਟ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਤਰਦਾ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਯਾਰੀ ਹੋਵੇ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਹੋਵੇ ਵੈਰ ਨੀ ਡੀਸੀ ਦੇ ਬਰੰਟ ਨੱਬ ਧੋਥੜ ਦੇ ਬੋਲ 3-15 ਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਫੈਰ ਨੀ ਮੂਸੇ ਵਾਲਾ ਜੱਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹ ਮਿਟਣਾ ਪਈਆਂ ਟੈਟੂਆਂ ਨਾ ਬਾਹਾਂ ਖੁਣੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ
ਓਏ ਉੱਡਦਾ ਤੀਰ ਨਾ ਪੱਖੀ ਲੈ ਲਿਓ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਨਾਟ 11 ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਜੱਟ ਪੱਟ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਖੋਪੜ ਖੋਲ ਕੇ ਤੁਰਜੂ ਅਗਲਾ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕੱਲਾ ਹੀ ਫਿਰਦਾ ਲੰਡੀ ਤੇ ਅਗਲਾ ਟੱਕਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦਾ
It's an Ikwinder production.
So that was Gulab Sidhu and Sidhu Moosewala, 2222. He never disappoints me with anything that he does. He's a giant to be reckoned with, but also a gentle, kind person. Like I said, when I reacted to when I done my first reaction, I think Sidhu Moosewala was my 5th reaction ever to carry out, and I sent a message over to him. I still follow him over Instagram. I still send messages and everything else. I know he's very, very busy and everything else, and who am I to, even just to get a response back from him? And even though he goes out of his way to make sure that he responds to as many people as possible. He's one of those. He's absolutely a giver, rather than being a taker. He is absolutely. There's many countries that I've gone around the world on, and out of these many countries, there's always somebody that stands out within their community or in different sets of that music. So if it's hip hop, there's always somebody that stands out who represents. And Sidhu Moosewala is one of those within that style of music. Sheena's Gill is another one in. Oh wow, her voice is just absolutely amazing. And I'm not even, just go to my homepage and check her out. She's absolutely amazing. But when it comes to collaborations, it's just the storyline of it is just amazing, and I love the part when Sidhu came out and everybody just like ran off. It's like, oh shit, oh snap, and they ran off because he represents an absolutely, like I said, he's representing. He is a massive force to be reckoned with within his community. He's from the, I believe. I can't remember the area, but it's more of the farm area where, if you've seen it in his other videos, actually it's the first time I haven't seen a tractor in his video, to be fair. So I've got to check out more. But he's always got a gun in his hands, and he's always getting loads of different presents of loads of different kind of guns. Amazing different kind of presents of guns. Wow, he must have a library of guns, right? He must have an absolute museum, not library, a museum of different kind of guns. Because it's like, wow, how many guns do you need, man? You want to send them over. And they're all framed. Absolutely wonderful music. I love the track. I love the storyline. It was plain to see what the storyline is if you don't speak Punjabi. And I think that the most important thing about Sidhu Moosewala's tracks is that no matter what video that you play, you can understand. If you don't understand the Punjabi language, you can understand the format of the story. At least 70 to 80%. He makes it universal to understand the storyline. There's always a storyline in there. And then you can have the option of putting on the subtitles. But like I said, with me, I like to watch it about 3 or 4 times before I put on the subtitles, because I just absolutely love what it makes me feel when I listen to any kind of tracks where I don't understand the language. Because they sing differently, they say things differently, the pronunciations differently. So when they ride on the bars and the riffs and everything else, it's just amazing to see and experience that. It's very, very unique from every different kind of country, and I just love that. And then I'm hearing when I first heard Sidhu Moosewala rap, I thought, right back, he's got to be next to Sean Paul or Buju Banton or something like that, because them two would be an absolute formidable force. And then because of the beat that is ridden is so much like a bashment kind of rhythm that you can, it's similar to bashment, and I've always said that. And I don't know who else has been saying that, but it solidifies what I've been saying, because in the beginning of Sidhu Moosewala's track, and Gulab Sidhu, so I haven't said anything about him yet. At the beginning, you saw a Jamaican reference, and for me, it just like puts a cherry on top of what I've been saying about the similarities between the bashment and the sort of like the hip hop, Indian Punjabi hip hop, and the beat what they're riding on. You can easily put the ragga on that and ragga on that. So the collaboration will be, it's just a long time waiting. It's really, really, really is. Get somebody on there, because that will just be like, I'll be the first one at the seat eating my popcorn, like, oh my God, look at this. This is absolutely amazing. I'll be like that. We're not taking anything away from Gulab. I'm going to find out a little bit more about Gulab. I'm going to check him out on my Instagram and see where we'll go from there. And that's the thing with what Sidhu Moosewala does to me as well. When he does collaborations, I go and find out about that other particular track. I have reacted to other artists from Sidhu Moosewala, and some of them have been blocked and some of them have been okay for me to go on. And one thing that I have, which I have enjoyed, is getting a response back from every artist that I've carried out from India. They have responded back with regardless if it's a symbol or written format or whatever, and I love that. And I haven't reacted to a Punjabi music in a long while now, about say a month or a month and a half. So it's nice that I got a signal or notification about this track. I just haven't had time to go and react to it, so I'm glad that I'm doing it right now. I will go into what I was looking at. I want to find out what Conrad is doing. I'm going to find out what kind of tracks as Kitra is rewriting, doing, because I know she's doing, I think she's on Sheena's Gill's team, as in one of the songwriters. So I'm going to find out about that and find out more about what she's doing and what she's getting up to, as well as getting in contact with the other the artists. I have been sending artists, but last time I sent Sidhu Smula a message was, I think about 5 weeks ago. So I'm going to go back in that and see. Like I said, the funny thing is, once you get a sort of like a reply back from Sidhu Smula, you just can't help but want to get more and more replies back, don't you? So I'm in that realm. I haven't got a second reply back yet, but the first one was just absolutely amazing because it was my first reaction. I sent it off and I got reaction back, and it was like, where do I go from that? It's just like, you know. So I will upload that. That's one of the reactions that I haven't, I mean the photos that I haven't uploaded onto my community page, but I've done. If you go to my community page, you see loads of replies back from the artists that I've carried out reactions to, so check that out. I'll put some more. There's loads more that I haven't put up there. It's just finding the time to do it all, to be fair, but I will continue to do that. I love this, everything. Like I said, the storyline, the music, the visuals, it never disappoints, and for that reason, Gulab Sidhu and Gulab Sidhu and Sidhu Moosewala, I salute you. Great track.
ਟੈਟੂਆਂ ਨਾ ਬਾਹਾਂ ਖੁਣੀਆਂ ਤੇਰੇ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ 21 ਸਾਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਜੱਟ ਨੂੰ ਆ ਬਾਈ ਬਾਈ ਕਹਿੰਦੀ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਓਏ ਉੱਡਦਾ ਤੀਰ ਨਾ ਪੱਖੀ ਲੈ ਲਿਓ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕਹਿ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਨਾਟ 11 ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਜੱਟ ਪੱਟ ਕੇ ਲੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਖੋਪੜ ਖੋਲ ਕੇ ਤੁਰ ਜੂ ਅਗਲਾ ਫੜ ਕੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਕੱਲਾ